everyone, this is Dan at DanFlynnPersonalTraining.com, and this is the 5th workout to the 1 workout a day for 7 days series. And today it's a little bit more complicated. The last 2 workouts have been specific and they've been to reps and sets. Today we're going a bit more specific, but we're going back to times and rounds again. Okay, so times for the exercises, rounds once you've done them all. We know the drill by now, this being the 5th workout. So again, it's a bit more complex, so what I'm going to do is try and reduce my talking, try and fit a lot more into a short space of time, so we don't waste your time at home. Okay, so today, focusing more cardiovascular, more aerobic, more intense, a lot harder for the heart, okay? So what I need you to do with this is rest when you need it, breathe, keep drinking water, and go as hard as you can, and you're going to really feel this pump up the breathing rate, okay? So your 5 exercises for today, you're going to do star jumps, high knees, squat thrusts, bicycle kicks, and something called sofa burpees. So similar to like sofa dips, similar meaning behind the word sofa, and the exercise is obviously that exercise. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of the exercises and then explain the times and the rounds that will make the workout today. Okay, so star jumps, dead simple. We all know how to star jump. What I want you to do, feet together first. So from here, I'll make sure I get the camera again. Feet together, roughly, and then you want your arms just by your sides. Jump out onto your toes, but as you do that, remember, you want to raise your arms. Now when you raise your arms, I want you to raise them past shoulder level. Go shoulder height, straight back down. What you want it to do is press out on your toes, press in on your toes, as fast as you can, repeating the movement for the whole time, okay? So from here, you go here, to here, to here. Then you go fast, so you're going as fast as you can there, guys, okay? So spin it round, go at an angle, and you press on your toes, using your arms to drive as fast as you can, alright? Really simple. Then, once you've done star jumps, you stay on your feet, you go to high knees. So high knees, standing just flat, and what you're looking for to alternate your arms and your legs. So with your arms, you're driving back and all the way up, okay? So your fist actually ends up past your head. So you're really driving, but as you're doing this, you're alternating your arms. So say your left knee's coming up, it'll be your right arm driving up and vice versa. Okay, so just start on your toes with this, keeping your body upright, and then you're gradually going to start pressing up your toes more, raising your knees higher, and then getting your arms up, upper body straight, pressing off your toes, getting those knees really high, breathing nice and high as well, nice deep breathing, and driving as fast as you can for whatever time you're on in this workout. Okay, after high knees, a bit easier. Drop down onto the floor. I'll go at this angle for this. Hopefully you can see my feet. Squat thrust now. You're going to go into like a standing press position on your toes. And then from here, all you're going to do, bum down a bit, tuck your knees into your chest, drive your toes back out. So it's like half a burpee. I'll actually move this bench. I'll be able to get closer in this corner, type space in here, and you'll actually be able to see me driving these up, take my feet back out. So into that position there, knees in, knees out. Really simple, guys. Okay, so knees in, pressing out, back onto your toes. Really simple, get that bench back. Whoop. There we go. So the squat thrust is like the bottom movement, the bottom phase of a burpee. You tuck your knees in, but instead of driving up, you drive straight back out and back in. Keeping strong on your shoulders, focusing, pressing off your toes, tucking those knees in as we say, and then extending all the way back out. From there, you flip over onto the floor. So it's like you get a bit of a rest again. You lie down flat. But again, for this, guys, I'm going to raise my head up so I can speak to the camera. Your hands can either go by your sides, or you can make that diamond shape for your coccyx. So where you sit your coccyx between your 2 hands, so the bottom half of your spine, the lower proportion, has got like a basic support, like a bridge. Okay, so from here, what you're going to do, I'll put my arms, I'll tell you what, I'll put my arms under my coccyx for this. So focus on the breathing, get your legs up, extend one leg out, so this is pushing out first, and spinning round like you're pushing pedals on the bike. Exactly why they call it bicycle kicks. What you want to do, you want to focus on getting your feet as low to the floor as you can. So if I kick back a bit more there, what you're looking for, as low as you can, just making that nice circular motion with your hips. Okay, so spinning around like you're pushing a set of pedals. Now for this, you can either go forwards or backwards. So I'll give you the forwards. This is the forwards one here, okay? Low to the floor going forward, but then if you want to go back, kick out. It's a little bit tougher for the coordination. Spin around as low as you can. All that's doing is working your core in the opposite direction, obviously forwards, backwards. What you want to do with that, guys, like I say, keep it controlled, keep it a smooth movement, and get as low to the floor without touching the floor as you can. Keep that continuous. After bicycle kicks, you want something called sofa burpees. So with sofa burpees, again, you can use a sofa, you can use a bench, if you're lucky enough to have one. You can use a poof, a small table, just some implement that's a little bit higher than these or around the level. Okay, and make sure this is in position so we don't move. What you're going to do, you're going to start with a burpee, you're going to go hands down onto that implement, then you're going to kick your feet out, and then you're going to allow your chest to collapse to that implement. So like a press up, but you call this a negative rep, just in a controlled state. So you go from here, this position, negative, sink down in a controlled state, then press back up and hop your feet in and jump back up like a burpee. So it goes down, out, chest, push back up, chest, jump up. Okay, so it's like almost we call half a burpee using a bench. You're still getting that pressing motion in with it. The more of a whole body exercise that to finish off the list of 5. So with this, guys, it is mainly cardiovascular, a whole body exercise just to finish it off. It is more about the intensity, just to sort of work more your aerobic capacity today. So something again a bit different each workout in these 7 days I try to make different, okay? So now what I'll do is shut up muttering, I can feel myself doing it. They're the exercises, now I'm going to explain the times and the rounds that made the workout. So with this, guys, 5 exercises. Your first round is actually going to be your warm-up. Dead simple. All you're going to do, get your bottle of water with you, get your stopwatch with you, get yourself ready. You're going to do 60 seconds for each exercise. So 5 exercises, that's 5 minutes. If you're good at maths, it's basic, but you know what I mean. I'm not great, I'm a trainer. So 60 seconds for each, that's 5 minutes. Use that as a warm-up, so ease yourself, get yourself used to the movements in each 60-second period. Once you're used to them, you should be warm by the time you've done all 5 minutes. Have a breather after every block. There's actually a few sets in the block, so we'll call it, instead of a block, we'll call it a round. So the sets make a round, okay? So it's just one 60-second interval, for the exercise. Once you've done all 5, that is a set, but that is your first round and that is your warm-up round, okay? Have a drink, reset, you then go on to pursue the main part of the workout, so where you really pick the intensity up, where you want to really work, now you warm. You are going to do for each exercise, so we'll just use the first one as the example, 45 seconds work for the exercise, so 45 seconds star jumps, going as hard and as fast as you can. Then have 15 seconds rest, and then move on to the second exercise or the next exercise after that. So you do 45 seconds work, then 15 seconds rest, then go to the next exercise and repeat that time format, okay? Once you've done all 5 of doing 45 seconds work, 15 rest, that is 1 set, okay? For this, I want you to do 2 sets. So for the second round, you do 2 sets of 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest before you move on to the next exercise. It'll be in the description below. I'll just try and explain it as quickly and as accurately as I can. So once you've done that round, so 2 sets in total to make that second round, you then go on to your third round where you're going to do, drop it by 15 seconds again. You see a pattern going here. You're going to do 30 seconds work for each exercise, but the same again. Once you've done 30 seconds of star jumps, you're going to take that 15-second rest, and then you move on to the next exercise. For this third round, dead simple, you will do 3 sets. So 1 set is when you do all 5 at 30 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, move to the next exercise till you've done all 5. That is a set, you do 3 sets, okay? A little bit complicated, but like I say, you see it in the description below, you'll understand it. It's dead simple. It's just because I make it out a bit more complicated than it is. Try and have a bit of humour into these videos that I ain't great at, probably fail at more. So, and then your last round, once you've done those 30 seconds work, 15 seconds rest for 3 rounds, you do your 4th round, guys. So when I said 3 rounds before, I meant 3 sets for your third round. Your fourth round, you do 4 sets, and this is dead simple. So you do 15 seconds work for the exercise and 15 seconds rest. You do all 5, that is a set. You then repeat 3 more sets, so you don't stop. So this could angle anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes for the whole workout, from warming up to finishing the 4th set on the 4th, the last round. Okay? So the idea with this is, guys, you do a nice 5-minute warm-up, it's have super warm, and then you start off really intense at 45 seconds where you can really get the work in for 2 whole sets. Then you cut the time down again for 3 sets. So even though the time reduces for each exercise, you repeat it more for that round. So it's really intense, really short times, and you get the rest period. So when you get those 15 seconds, they'll feel like 0.5 of a second. You really want to get the deep breathing up, really recover as much as you can in that time interval, okay? And then again for your last round, 15 seconds work isn't a lot, but by the time you're on your last round, you'll be really struggling, you'll be starting to gas out. So you really want to give it everything you can in those 15 seconds work, and then 15 seconds rest again. So rest it and then repeat, okay? So it'll be in the description below for those who can't quite understand my talking, but if not, I want you to give this a crack and let me know how you get on. So comment below and good luck with it.